watching the Falcons' rookie quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Falcons and the Lions, just ahead on EA Sports.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg Wild, first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you said, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September, you're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. But once the calendar page turns to October, things...
The kicker, Will Reichert, has the ball on the tee. And off we go here in Atlanta. This will be returned from the 6. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They're led out by their rookie quarterback, a day 3 pick in the draft this past April.
He told us the other day, he was very honest. He said, when I got into the locker room, it was a little bit of a bittersweet feeling. Now, ultimately, we got the job done. And for that, I was thrilled. But I know I put the team in a lot of tough situations due to my decision-making. He's going to have to be better here today. If this team is going to reach their full potential, he knows he has to clean up a lot of those mistakes. Now, fortunately, he's got a chance to do so here. And if he's able to protect the football while maintaining that aggressive approach, we could see him come out on top again in this one.
They'll stay on the ground. And this time, they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. The Falcons send their punting unit out. And back deep is Marvin Mims. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages. Maybe things they...
the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
We met with them the other day, Mike, and the offensive coordinator, he went out of his way. He was adamant that they felt really good early in this game. There was a lot of things on this opening script they could do to attack this defense. Well, needless to say, I don't think giving up a sack on the first play was what he had in mind. And
he will go all the way. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Reichert good with the extra point. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Falcons offense ready to get going with their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll stick with him again. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. They'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Back to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a first down. And he will score. Zay Jones. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
The Lions offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. He connects with Mims. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's going to weave his way forward. That's a first down at the 44-yard line. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. That's on the former first-round pick, Cesar Ruiz. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Got it into the hands of Mims. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got his man. It's Pickens. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Mims sent in motion here. To throw again, it's Allen. That one is complete to Hartman. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On play action, Allen. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Again, it's Allen to the air. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Lions. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
And 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. That's Washington, the man in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. And this ball batted away and incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And third down coming up. He'll look to throw. Get it out quickly to Higgins. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
The Lions offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle. 2nd down and 8. So Kittle comes in motion. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the 1st down. So Kittle comes in motion. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down. One more time going up top with Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Allen going to throw again. Quick throw here is complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. A design run here for Allen. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They put Pickens in motion. On 3rd down, it's Allen. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Detroit. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions will take a 21-7 lead. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Cameron Curl up from his safety spot to make the tackle. They'll run on second down. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. They'll try the right side this time. Whoa. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. Now this time they'll look to throw. This one complete to Washington. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. It's the Lions who have the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He keeps, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Falcons draw closer here. It's 21-14. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense. And Josh Allen headed back onto the field. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Christian Benford brings him down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Allen. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he gets that to Hardman. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
Throwing again, it's Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's going to run it. And he's going to be taken down. Now it is 1st and goal. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll run it, And he's into the end zone. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Lions. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Lions have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get this only up to about the 33-yard line. They'll look to throw. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Going up top for Evans. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now a run on 1st down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing. Some nose guards in the 3-4 defense, Mike, are just asked to take up space and eat up blockers. But not this guy. He defeats his blocker and makes the tackle. That's playing the nose guard at the next level.
First catch of the game for Evans. And he's got that 1st down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Back to throw. He's got it inside the 5. He is in. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Falcons. The extra point is up and through. And the Falcons are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Lions offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. Now Allen on 1st down. Oh, that's swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquill. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Here's a run. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. To the ground, a first down run. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He connects with Mims. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. So Kittle comes in motion. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. The Lions will punt this ball away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll look to throw. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Higgins sent in motion. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. He'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Now a give on the ground. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. That's Washington, the man in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. This one from 39 yards out. No issues there. This one is good. And the Falcons are going to move out in front.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. but at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. They'll go with the counter on 1st down. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet. They'll get him down for no gain. Now Allen to throw on 2nd down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And the Lions, 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Allen. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. On 2nd down, here's Allen. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Off-balance throw. It's complete.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Falcons offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the 1st half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. Taking on defenders, plowing forward. A pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Throwing now from the gun. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. That's over the middle to Kittle. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. There's that man again. Another catch. The Lions call their 1st timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. Got it into the hands of Mims. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Again, it's Allen to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. One more time going up top with Allen. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3. Throwing again, it's Allen. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. 2nd and goal. To throw again, it's Allen. He's going to keep it himself. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal. Reichard's kick is good. And the Lions will tie this game up here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in this one, as we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. And it's the Ravens out in front as that game moves towards halftime. Devontae Smith with 3 touchdown receptions. Next, we head up to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And in that one is the visiting Dolphins, who are out in front. The Texas man, Bijan Robinson, a touchdown run. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. As you can see the score there in the 2nd quarter. Stephon Diggs, a touchdown reception. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. So Kittle comes in motion. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Kazir White.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now, faking the give. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
They needed 15, and that's exactly what they got. It is a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. That's Washington, the man in motion. They'll look to throw. With the middle of the field, he's got Evans. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Back to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's hauled in at the 2. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. T. Higgins. Touchdown Falcons. The PAT up and good. And the Falcons will go up by 7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. The drive will start on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. So Kittle comes in motion. On second down, they run the counter. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd down and 9. So Kittle comes in motion. On 3rd down, it's just, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Here's the Lions punt team now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Falcons offense and their running back set to go once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Now they'll set up to throw. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Michael Pierce there to meet him. 3rd and 9. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Falcons getting their punter out there as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. He'll drop to throw. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. First down is right.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a second down and 8. So Kittle comes in motion. That is caught downfield by Pickens. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Handoff here, up the middle. And there's defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. He'll take a shot with Mims. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
That's Washington, the man in motion. Now a give up the middle. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
A 2-yard pickup brings up
On third down, they'll try to get it on the ground. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. They'll stay on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. On second and 10, they'll try to throw. Down the field, it's Evans. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It's first down, and they'll run. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here now, third and 5. That's Washington, the man in motion. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons will extend their third quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with first and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's a handoff. And this will be a Lions first down. He has this one past the 35 to about the 37.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They face second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On third down, they'll set up to throw. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Lions first down. Mims set in motion here. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. Back to the air one more time. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Injury on the field, and it is George Kittle who is in some discomfort. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Now a handoff, running right. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. This one complete to Washington. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 7. They track him down, and the ball is out. The Lions have got it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They bring a tight end in motion left. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. So now, a big spot coming here. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Now give on the ground. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll try the right side this time, and he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 16.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Lions have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And it's been a struggle all afternoon. The defense done a great job taking him away from his game, taking his weapons away, and he is yet to find anything to lean on in this one. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll check this down to the running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. 2nd down at these... pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Now he takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. This team's offense ready to get back at it. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and... Oh, a loose football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. Now a timeout called by the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They put Pickens in motion. Back to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. We're all set to kick this one away. Important punt here in this tie game late. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 27-yard line.
A run now on 2nd down. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
At the 37-yard line. A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 10.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
And he is going to have a Lions 1st down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. He'll drop to throw. That's complete left side to Pickens.
Pass interference. Defense.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. One of the tight ends motions right. So second down, and they'll run it. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. This crowd into it now. It's 3rd and 2. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's Pickens. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he's got another one. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Detroit. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. He'll look to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Going up top for Evans. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Now a run on first down. He'll fight forward for a short pickup to the 16. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Falcons offense ready to get back at it. We'll try to, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that final throw here is intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys